A few days ago, Koenigsegg unveiled their brand new hypercar Koenigsegg Jesko in the 2019 Geneva International Motor Show. If you are an automotive enthusiast or kind of person, you may already know about it. It's been over 3 years since Koenigsegg launched the brand new Agera. The Jesko will be the replacement for the most successful Agera RS. The car is named after Christian's father, Jesko von Koenigsegg, which is really monumental. According to Koenigsegg, their every new car will feature some really innovative and new technology, and the Jesko is also followed that legacy. Koenigsegg designed and built in-house a whole new light-speed transmission with 9 gears and 7 clutches, yet it only weighs 90 kilos, which you can shift from any gears to any other gears in a millisecond. The V8 engine of the car is capable to produce 1600 horsepower. It has the lightest crankshaft in the industry. The aerodynamics of the car is so extreme which can provide over 1000 kilos of downforce. There is also a high-speed version of Jesko called the Jesko 300 which is capable to break 300 miles per hour. All in all, Jesko owns the headlines of the Geneva. Well, let's put all the specs and technical aspects aside. Today we look at the design perspective of the car. I'm gonna break it down into 2 parts to explain this. First one is brand identity design, and the next one is the new design. The brand identity design is all about how Jesko looks identical to the rest of the Koenigsegg cars and how much it carried out Koenigsegg design DNA. Jesko actually shares design similarities with Agera even though it is a successor of Agera RS. If you look at Koenigsegg cars from the very first production model CC8S to the Agera RS, you can clearly see the design evolution of every single one from its predecessor until the Agera. The Agera is a totally new design which is incredible. But being the successor of Agera RS, I personally thought Jesko would be based on Agera's design pattern, which is one of the most beautiful design in the industry. Obviously, there is only 2 parts of the car which makes Jesko recognizable as a Koenigsegg. First one is the cockpit with the iconic panoramic windshield and the removable C-shaped roof. Next one is the front part of the car which is literally a modified Agera. It's like headlamp is shrunk to a little shape, the whole bumper of the Agera is removed and enlarged the front splitter and a tiny vertical splitter from the Agera RS is added. Then the giant top-mounted active rear ring inspired from the 121. These are included in the brand identity design. As a brand new model, it should have to include some latest features and designs, and that's what all meant by new design. One of the major changes done on Jesko is the character line of the car, which is actually a part of brand identity design. But on Jesko, Koenigsegg changed it for the first time. They used to have a straight character line for every model they've ever made. That was rare and something unique for the Koenigsegg. The new bended character line of the Jesko is kind of common in most of every super hypercars. By that change, the belt line of the car is slided upward with an angle of around 6 degrees, which has actually increased the visibility of the panoramic windshield. And that's also resulted in the little tilt of dihydrosynchro helix actuation doors upward. The other change is the side intakes. That was also a part of identity design. Every Koenigsegg models were used to feature this shaped intake, and that's also changed in the Jesko for the first time, which also changed the position of names on the sides of Jesko. The air outlet under the A-pillar is also new, and it looks similar to the Hennessy 1MF5. My personal favorite part of the Jesko is the rear end, which looks absolutely stunning. And the position of exhaust pipe reminds the McLaren P1. Koenigsegg teased about the Jesko before over 8 months with this sketch of the rear end, when they opening outlets for Australia and New Zealand. The Jesko is also came up with 2 new designed carbon fiber wheels, which are the biggest and lightest wheels Koenigsegg ever made. Christian confirms that Jesko would be the last pure gas-powered car. Company will focus on Agera's direct-drive and hybrid system or fully electric cars in the future, which is not really a great news for a lot of people out there. Perhaps it is a pretty innovative direction and I'm totally excited about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you will be right here for the next one.